It's day 0 of getting lost in
Brunei.
Borneo, Malaysia, and Brunei.
Maybe Indonesia. If we fuck up badly,
if we're really, really unlucky, we get to Kalimantan in Indonesia. Taking buses, hopefully taking boats, seeing random small towns, eating good food, hopefully.
Seeing weird monkeys.
Seeing weird monkeys. You know the drill. I mean, it sounds more adventurous than visiting a random, stabled, middle-income country and then oil monarchy. So we're out here on the streets of Kota Kinabalu.
Doing shopping.
Doing some shopping, like the survey in the Hong Kong airport asked us. I am here with my excellent purchase, the Singapore Island Country Club hat.
Which was a great deal.
5 Malaysian ringgits in exchange for that hat. Had amazing food. Have had more human generosity, kindness, and wholesomeness to my terrible Malay skills in the past 2 hours that I have in 2 months of Hong Kong. So enjoying it very much here so far. Bye. Hello from EFC. It is everyone's favorite KFC lookalike in Kota Kinabalu. We disapprove. We disapprove from Borneo fried chicken. So I'm really enjoying the city so far. You can see it's in daylight. Actually, surprisingly much more active at night than at day, I find. But still, people are normally from like really good coffee. Ridiculously good coffee everywhere I'm turning. Good food.
What do you think happens if I spit on his head? Experience makes me question my life so much.
This crocodile is just hearing tasteful pop music and sitting in the shallowest puddle I've ever seen. It's just, what an experience. Jump.
Is he more clever than the crocodile?
Almost certainly. You are not a happy animal. Before we get rained out by monsoon, it's worth noting that Sabah has actually a very prominent Chinese population, as does most of Borneo. Like Kalimantan in Indonesia as well has a lot of traditional Chinese trade, and you can see it reflected in the traditional culture, which is very well preserved here. This pagoda is gorgeous, and the grab driver that took us here said that not many people actually come. Even East Asian tourists generally try to prefer nature, but I mean, this is gorgeous. Oh, this beauty. Zodiac with Journey to the West. Very cool. The very good bridge that does not have a giant sign saying don't cross. Not that stupid. So, but having a really good time. Just observe this geoguesser looking street. This is exactly just the sort of round you dread. We're out here, man. We are out here. The artist at work. We're out here at the Tuaran Municipal Water Supply. We've walked around a lot of rural areas here, got some pretty bad coffee, got some very good blue colored rice. Extraordinarily high quality food generally for pretty cheap. People are still extraordinarily friendly. Right by a pet shop. Lots of angry, aggressive dogs that do not like us, especially this. That is a delicious Swiss man, unlike this very, very bad tasting American. Cafe very rarely means coffee. It's just food.
What?
It's just food.
Yeah?
That's a fine dog. That is a tolerable dog. Getting a taxi back to Kota Kinabalu from here. Lots of dogs, lots of flies. So Jan and I just planned our speedboat adventure. Now we're out in town, going to see if the South China Sea sushi is as good as no one told me it was. We'll see if we get food poisoning, probably not. Food poisoning on our very tenuous logistics to Brunei would be interesting. Everything is not going to plan, but not going to plan is the whole point of me being here. This is not the plan. Changsha was the plan. But instead, we're having a great time. On today's episode of Kota Kinabalu After Dark, we get very confused by sushi naming. Change of plans. The sushi restaurant looked mid, so we are actually going to a Hungarian restaurant here. I am shocked there's a Hungarian restaurant in Kota Kinabalu, but it's well rated and it's open. I'm about to eat some satay in Sipitang, which is a small seaside town right here on the way to Lawas. From there, we are hopefully catching a taxi, and we'll see where we end up. What are you doing here? This is like so above the air.
Let's watch the video.
How did he get here? What are you doing? Poor catfish. Many places on earth where you can be by a mediocre beach, hearing the call to prayer next to a Swiss guy
Water, restaurant.
and a KFC. So it turns out that there's actually a ferry to cross the river. So I was planning on going to one speedboat, but it turns out that we are actually going to a ferry in Malaysia. Yes. So yeah, very fun.
Think we can get out?
Where are you?
I'm at an ATM
Why?
because we don't have cash and we have to we have to pay a Grab
In what?
in Lawas.
I was thinking in cash, but yes.
Does that sound good?
Hello from Sarawak, the only majority Christian state in Malaysia. We had substantial difficulties paying our driver. He probably thought he was getting scammed, which would have been pretty surprising to him, but I think that was probably the most reasonable fear. But we're here, we don't have that much time. We were decided to forsake food and instead seeing the one famous tower and then hopefully directly going to Brunei. Grab isn't working in Sarawak, so we're getting a bit creative. Hopefully gonna make the 5 p.m. speedboat and have kidneys. People are very friendly, even though they say no. Granted, we're trying to cross a border, so don't blame them. I feel like this is a stupid place to be walking.
Yeah.
Still out here looking for our Grab. Of course, definitely Grab. Hello from no country. I'm in no country right now. This is as much North Korea as either of these two countries. Who is living in no man's land? We made it to Brunei somehow. Very good for us. Brunei birds. Post hitchhike, pre-storm here in Bangar, Temburong region. My favorite Bruneian dog. Beautiful landscapes. We'll see if we stay here or if we stay in Bandar, Seri, Begawan. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful weather. Dog. Hello, dog. Who is a good dog? You are a good dog. There's so many bad dogs.
Look, map. We already got a smile.
Ah, okay, okay.
If you want to, let me know.
So we got to Bandar Seri Begawan thanks to this lovely man. Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Keys. I'm from Brunei, and I'm so glad to see them. You have to come to Brunei.
After searching for a ATM for 2 hours and wasting a lot of money on a failed bank wire transfer, here's another shot. So we're still homeless. A Chinese-speaking Vietnamese restaurant has very kindly rejected my credit card payment, so we're at a fried chicken place. How this has become such a staple of Borneo, I have no idea. This trip at least. Maybe laziness I don't even need in the US, but we'll see. I will sleep in bed tonight. We will also see about that. Hopefully the answer is yes. Potentially the answer is no. But it'll be interesting. You can see the joie de vivre and the youthful naivete drain from my eyes, seeing that I thought that getting to Bandar Seri Begawan would be the hard part, and turns out that hitchhiking is very easy. But it turns out that getting money from Bruneian banks at ATMs is very hard. Very hard. And HSBC is closed. So, we are out here. Worst case scenario, we just walk in a direction, or I have no idea. I have no idea, but we'll see. And I will have an idea after I've eaten. Why this hair is here, I have no idea. How are you feeling?
Good.
Why?
Because it's my birthday.
And now it's raining, it's just getting depressing a bit. Venturing forth into the unknown, venturing forth into the unknown.
We are the world. We are the wonder. We are the ones that are lost in Brunei and looking for a hostel.
We're no longer homeless. This is a good development. Welcome to Houston, Texas. Finally, after 2 days of heartache, we got cash. So, we're not poor in Brunei anymore. Yay. Celebrating Jan's Californian birthday in a taxi shop here in Bandar. The Kia cat.
Option A, swim and try to not get eaten by crocodiles.
Doing good work out here, getting rid of the fake indicators that don't work. Good job. We're out here in a very nice park in Bandar, walking to the by far most famous tourist site, that being the Golden Mosque. So we have been walking around the highway for 40 minutes, evaded some dogs, almost swam across the river until we realized there wasn't a bridge. We were not going to swim across that river. That is an embellishment of the truth, but we have been braving the at once very pedestrian friendly infrastructure. People let you pass and there are sidewalks and pedestrian unfriendly, and that the sidewalks are often pretty unusable. But enjoying our time. Enjoying our time. Offered bubble tea, which I respectfully declined, and had a bit, maybe the longest Malay conversation I've had, maybe like 10 sentences of which I understood and responded to 6. So relatively proud of that. Better than the average American's Malay at least, but still not really passable. What grade would you give it?
I'll give it a B.
Yeah, I'll take that from our favorite Malay speaking Swiss person. Planning the rest of the day, logistics on how to get back for hopefully an ultimate frisbee match in Kota Kinabalu, and also our flight. More important is the ultimate frisbee match, but flight too. We are here by the Kampung Air, the water village, which was the historic capital of the Brunei Empire. So basically all of Borneo was under the control of this little neighborhood in Bandar, Seri, Begawan, which now has mostly charging high prices to tourists wishing to enter. We are hearing the beautiful call to prayer from the major mosque here. We're debating whether we can see some strange looking monkeys, whether we are going to walk instead of boat there. After pleading to be poor Western tourists, which we are, we're on a boat. So that was actually much more positive than I thought. And quite fun. And I have a life jacket. Non-car dependent suburbia. They thought it could not be done. There's a reason why touristy things are touristy. Like, that cruise was extraordinarily good. Saw monkeys, didn't see its face, sadly. But yeah, I mean, action shot of monkey. The Kampung Air was really nice. Saw the impressive bridge, all in an hour. I mean, we're trying to be cheap out here, but at the same time, there's a difference between being cheap and not actually doing the things which are the reason why you're 3-hour plane ride away from Hong Kong. So after doing extensive research, this is tap water. I will do a tap water review. Is it going to be as good as American or Hong Kong tap water? People rag on it too much. Armenian tap water is quite good. Turkish tap water, terrible. Also kind of made me sick. Where does this rank? Very bad flavor. Very, very chlorinated. I would call this bad tap water. I am not happy with this experience. Cat interview. How are you doing, Cat? Daytime, Brunei, Pusat Belia, Bridge, Orang Swiss. Let's go. Running across Malingkon in Havana vibes. Except for sidewalk actually works. Look at this nightlife. So busy. Swamp restaurant. Lesson learned. If you are in Brunei, have cash. We have gone to like 3 restaurants, or 3 restaurant areas. We've gone to like 10 people, all of whom only take cash. So if you go to Brunei, have a working ATM that like, don't trust them all ATMs, they don't work. I brought along this useless Swiss person.
And take cash out after you've done the boat's tour, because you're gonna waste all your cash on the boat's tour.
B-roll footage. B-roll footage. After subsequent failures, we are eating fried chicken again. We've eaten BFC, we've eaten super fries, and we're now doing Filipino jollibees. We just have the international standard. I think it actually is more Bruneian to not eat Bruneian cuisine, seemingly. So I think we're preserving authenticity here.
We like fried chicken.
Rock, paper, scissors. According to a Google Maps reviewer, this highly developed oil nation has a burger restaurant, which is the best burger in town. It is called Burger King. We may be proceeding there. Honestly, I feel like I've lost all shame for eating fast food. We have tried to patronize local establishments. They will not accept us. They will accept us. They will not accept our method of payment. hegemony is dead. Fast food chains are closed. Here we are, out here in Brunei Darussalam, trading chocolate. We were counting cents. Finally found 2 10 cents in Brunei currency with our $1. Bought a chocolate. We're not happy and begged to trade it for Oreos. This is bad. We are literally haggling over 20 cents and different chocolate brands because they don't take card and we have nothing. It is a too high ATM fee to take out things.
We still have one souvenir dollar of yours.
We have a souvenir dollar.
And 2 times 10 souvenir cents.
Yes. So we have some money left over, but bad scenes out here in Bandar, Seri, Begawan. In an apartment complex here. Yeah, it's set up like that. So you can't actually sit on these, but we are. Traffic cone. Ready for day 5. Another good day to be in Brunei. We are trying to find an ATM. Don't think we can get tourist kit here. Very sad. Wanted the soccer jersey, but we do need to make a ferry to Labuan. Likely. If we miss that, I have no idea what we're doing. So hopefully not.
We're gonna get a Hitch Brunei.
Then we're gonna get a Hitch Brunei thing, yes. Hello from the Tuaran ferry terminal. We got here way too early. Could have gotten kitschy stuff. Got some stickers for very cheap.
We paid the tickets in 3 currencies.
Yeah, this first transaction I've ever done with 3 currencies, Singapore dollar, Brunei dollar, and Malaysian ringgit. Because we are so cash poor here. Very not cash money.
Orang Irish.
We were also offered Brunei shot glasses, which is very ironic. This is tourism. If this is not tourism, I have no idea what tourism is. Hotels, what the fuck are those? No idea. No possible preconception of what else tourism is other than walking in malaria grass, looking at cool things, looking at fences, looking at orang Swiss,
and
walking in muddy puddles. Why is it warm? Why is it warm? This is bad.
Thanks.
This is probably going to be the least interesting day. I have no idea. I have no idea what we're doing in Labuan. That's kind of the thing. Is that overall?
Well, Labuan is kind of a transit.
Labuan, well, no. I think Labuan's a destination in and of itself. Like, Miri would have been more of a destination, I think. But, I mean, there's things to do in Labuan. We're not just treating this like 2 days of travel. We're treating it like 2 days of tourism.
Alright.
Do you want to say hi?
Video ayam?
Hey, say.
Video you?
Hey. Bike.
Bike.
Lovely Indonesian workers that invited us to their industrial site. They said they were okay with videos. I normally refrain from doing that, but they were enthusiastic about just having the stupid Belantong treat this whole industrial site like anything worth seeing. I mean, it is always interesting, so yeah, very, very friendly interactions. Getting on the ferry. That is the ferry. Watching a great movie. Eating some shrimp flavored cardboard here. Not great, not recommended. Double decker does not have me hooked. Look at this ingredient list. Look at all these food allergies. So few people can eat this. Eat that terrible air flavored prawn. You are powerful. What is the situation?
We just arrived in Labuan and we just bought a ticket to go away from Labuan very soon.
Entry exit I've ever had. Going to a bird park. The boat ride was not kind to my eye, but here we are in Labuan, which is very known for being a important island, for having very important World War II history, and to almost everyone in Brunei that it is tax and duty free. So it is the place where people go and buy cheap things. I bought this cheap thing over here. Malaysian animal parks seem to always have rabbits. Interesting.
That one looks cool.
These are at least cute and also seem to like people, unlike the crocodile ones. An actual cool bird. Seems like it has a bad leg. Do the thing. Do the thing. Animal rights aside, this is substantially better than the crocodile park. Labuan 1, Tuaran 0. Saw some very cool birds. Not a ton of time. Yeah, we definitely spent more time getting here than we will spend here. Walking across highways in every single state of Malaysia. You're next to Ipoh. Watch out. We're out here at the Chimney Museum. We'll get chimneys.
There's one chimney.
One chimney. It is the museum of that chimney. I'm not even sure how it's a museum. So it turns out that going to a bird park in the middle of nowhere when businesses are closing is a bad idea because no one's leaving. And so our wonderfully tantalizing offer of like $2 US to drive us 30 minutes is not being taken, even though it's taken in this direction. So we're deciding that we're going to have that going. At the same time, our thumbs are free. And so we might get a friendly person going to the city center. Unstuck a guy, not going in our direction, but who's willing to take us if he was. Hitchhiking again, different island this time, Labuan, next to a chimney. I still bad, got a ride from two very interesting people, seemingly Mormon ideas of monogamy, but good logistics specialists here. It does not look like it, but my eye actually kind of recovered. So we are out after about an hour of me begging for the eye gods to take away my eye, getting food, hopefully not getting robbed.
We're here in Lawas for the first time in a bit, eating non-fried chicken.
No fried chicken here. We are here, the party district of Hong Kong. Hello from a parking lot in Labuan. Had very good Indian food.
Had a very bad Indian lassi.
Had a very bad Indian lassi. And we're walking around the city. It seems to be like a Shenzhen situation, here's where we do cheap shopping. So we'll see if there's any of that to be done. We're not gonna buy anything, we don't have time. We're just gonna walk around and then go to sleep. Oh yeah, we need cash. Somehow the Indian restaurant accepted credit, which is great. Very rare. This could just be the please bring cash when you travel vlog.
One, two, three, four. How many ACs at my door?
5, 6, 7, 8. Too many to appreciate. We're kind of designing to lean into the gym. We're at a KFC in Labuan. No fried chicken here. My eye is still very red. This is not good, but we have purchased something. And by we, I mean I. Bad.
Review.
Terrible.
What grade?
F.
F.
No, 5 like this.
F minus?
No, there doesn't exist F.
Fuck.
I'm wearing these pretty bad sunglasses, but that is hiding the red eye. They're pretty good sunglasses. They're Jan sunglasses. I didn't pack them because I'm silly, but I can actually see in the brightness now. We are in the middle of nowhere, Sipitang. People are asking us why we're here. I think that's a valid question. But hopefully enjoy our last full day here. Getting to Kota Kinabalu by whatever means possible. You know it. So we found a shockingly impressive Chinese temple. Sipitang. I'm not sure what is up with Borneo. Shockingly impressive Chinese temples, but I do like it. Producing the temple over there. Absolutely no one here. Absolutely no one here. I'm by this emaciated horse. Yeah, we're just exploring this beautiful temple. I believe this is another Journey to the West reference, but I'm not sure why this is so popular. I guess it's a very important novel. Glad I read it. I feel disrespectful if there's anyone here, but completely abandoned, other than people making new pagodas. I cannot tell if this is not pagodas, gazebos. I can't tell if this is a new temple that's being refurbished. That beautiful temple had 16 Google reviews. My home university's dormitory has more, and you can't even choose that. So, beautiful abandoned temple exploring day. In a highway curry place, eating food, drinking water, preparing for the travel ahead. Hey from Sipitang here in Malaysia. We just got a great tourist souvenir, that being palm oil, minyak sawit. As it says, it is a Malaysian thing, which I'm sure we all know. Here I am again, overlooking the beautiful brown waters of Sipitang. Seems like there are not many tourists. I think they were trying to make this a thing. It's a bit kind of in the middle of nowhere to be a thing. Prices are much cheaper than Labuan. I mean, if you want to buy things, come here. Don't come to Labuan. Labuan kind of sucks. It doesn't suck. There are plenty of friendly people. The rural area is nice. The city kind of sucks. Come to Sipitang. Not for the beaches, not for the kitsch, but for good prices. And for palm oil, of course. Just useless fence here keeping us out. Don't even know what it's about. I am the most stereotypical American tourist here in Beaufort, a place that does not get many stereotypical American tourists. We hitched a ride here, going to eat, see some things, and then hopefully end up at Kota Kinabalu before this ultimate frisbee tournament. Do people with red eyes play ultimate frisbee? I have no idea. We just bought Chinese buns from an Indian here in Malaysia. Very multicultural society. We're out here at the Chinese Center for Commerce and a basketball court here at Beaufort. Lawas vibes out here. Look at our soldier go. Hopefully this garbage truck. Nope. Fun days out here. People have stopped but have not been going in the right direction. Maybe he's repelling them.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm a local Sabahan, Malaysia.
Our firefighter helped us, and my eye is relatively better. All wins here in Kota Kinabalu. Well, I don't own sunglasses, but now I do. 58 ringgit, about like $8 US. I look ridiculous, but in the best possible way, I think. I look like the fun sort of ridiculous that offers you fun adventures and or is extraordinarily annoying in nightlife districts. Do we know the Wi-Fi password? No. Do we know how to turn off the AC here? No. Can we fit in the bathroom? Not really. We are leaving because there is no better alternative than leaving. Drinking chocolate milk in a depressing mall in Sabah. Never seen that before. We're owning it. Off to royal fried chicken, I guess. Not our main dinner, but absolutely necessary for the continuation of the joke. Going to watch the sunset and hopefully play Ultimate Frisbee, although that is left to luck. We're out here back where it began, in this highway. Look at this. I don't think I recorded this the first time, but suffice it to say, this is our first impression of Kota Kinabalu, and it shall be our last, or one of the last. If you remember the Stanford University campus, it's 20 minutes of walking along palms to see one pretty building. So that's kind of what we're doing out here. We're out here in a resort in Kota Kinabalu, having the time of our lives, walking here for no real reason. We are
On a highway again.
on highway, looking for sports, looking for sporting activity to burn off the fried chicken we've eaten. My eye is beautiful, snow white here, all good vibes. Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, coming at you from there. Welcome to Ultimate Frisbee. Ultimate Frisbee. You heard it here, folks. So it turns out there is no Ultimate Frisbee. I think this is just a Facebook group that was created. We were planning this for like a solid 3 weeks. This is quite disappointing. But we will find, there were like people playing volleyball or basketball, so we'll do some sporting activity. We found some teams playing volleyball and basketball, but we did not join. Both because they were very competent and actually practicing, and also a good dose of social anxiety. So I think we're going to try to find something a bit easier as well to blend in with the crowd.
We went to play Ultimate Frisbee. We couldn't play Ultimate Frisbee, so we went to play basketball. We couldn't play basketball, so we're gonna make this Ultimate Bucket. And I said to film it because I'm gonna film it.
You're gonna film it?
Yes. No,
It-
because I'm gonna make it. Not even close.
It is 9:06. Bad boys of Kota Kinabalu only. Back at the square, back at square one, I would say. We are in the place where there are movies, but there are no movies. Also, where children harassed us before. They asked us questions that we didn't want asked. Out here in a shell office building. No one in the world except us two. And apparently you, lovely viewer, who may or not be still tuned in. Probably not. But we are walking these halls in search for a good place to eat an Oreo, basically. We're also in the market for a monkey plushie. They're a tourist kitsch. Normally I don't like that, but they are so tourist kitsch that they actually kind of have their own vibe to them. And I respect that. They know what they're doing, and I don't. A lot better than normal Oreos. People are right. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
They're like this fucking told me. You walk fun.
Little update, friends. While jokingly singing Country Road, we discovered I lost the key. That's not great. We will see how much of a financial disaster this is. Wildness. What do you feel about the situation, Jan?
Like, if we find it again, it will be a miracle. It made the whole evening mildly more interesting. There's a slight chance, though, that it's gonna turn out mildly problematic.
Are you angry at Alex Jansen?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you heard it here, folks. Please don't blame me. Please don't blame me. Please don't blame me. For me, Kota Kinabalu is very much a nighttime city. I've seen it during day, prefer it during night. So, for the second time, it's kind of a miracle that I ended up in a hotel bed. This time, just due to the thanks to the staff, we did not get charged extra. Instead just got treated, but instead just got treated like stupid children. Which we are. That was bad. Don't do this at home, kids. Like, put it in your wallet or something. I'm not sure why I had it out. I was looking at it one moment, and then it dropped out. Could have happened to anyone. Did happen to me.
Twice.
Not twice. Oh, once I caught it. Jan forgot the key. We're out here wasting time in Kota Kinabalu before our flight. Enjoying the city. Enjoying the strange reactions we get.
The same 7 roads
In the same 7 roads. We have been on this road like a billion times. Observe the road. Out here in the Chinese Center for Commerce. Seeing commerce happen. After a very Western cafe, we are in a Western cafe, going down to the last ringgit, ordering so that we have like 1 left as a souvenir. We're out here in a duty-free chocolate shop. Here in a possibly duty-free chocolate shop.
likely not.
We're out here in a likely not duty-free chocolate shop. Ending our great trip. Had a lot of fun. Got a kitschy monkey at a souvenir shop. Got our palm oil. Got whatever this eye thing is. I'm going to get that checked out in Hong Kong. But yeah, had a great time. Have you ever seen a fish store at an airport before? That's pretty shocking as well. Waiting in the airport. Overall, Kota Kinabalu is great. Sabah is great. Learned that hitchhiking is quite fun. And I've been killed 0 of the 6 times I've done it. So that's quite positive. Hanging out with people in industrial sites is fun. Water treatment plants are fun. Aggressive dogs are not fun. Food is good. Bad food is bad. And be careful of your eyesight. It's quite valuable, and I do kind of miss being able to see the light. That being said, I highly recommend Borneo. I think it was a really good experience. Brunei was great. All of Sabah and Sarawak, the little Sarawak we saw, was great. I would probably return in a heartbeat as well. So from Kota Kinabalu Airport, this was probably goodbye.